Bienvenidos a Wrestlemania con el luchador, el protector del mundo. Señor, yo quiero más sangre en mi copa, Brion Stoutarm! What's up, everybody? Welcome to some Brion Wrestlemania. Let's get our command zone all set up. Got the protector of the world over here. Let's get this chat closed out. As far as our opening hand goes, we've got the Crag, we've got Plains. We do have Enlightened Tutor, so we could search for an artifact, a little mana rock action. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and keep on this one. It's not too bad. I'd like to have a few more lands in here, maybe like a little Ancient Tomb action, but we can turn this Enlightened Tutor into an artifact. But yes, welcome to Brion Wrestlemania. Hope you're excited. Hope you've got your Lucha mask on. And then I'll cover what our opponent's commander's got going on in just a second. So, probably going to go Plains and fire this Enlightened Tutor off on our opponent's turn. Ooh, draw a mountain. I'll take that. Yeah, let's go ahead and go Plains, and then we're looking at, if we go for Mana Crypt, and we're looking at Brion next turn, which is not that bad. And we do have a second red source with this mountain for this hijack. So, we'll be in a good spot. Fire that Enlightened Tutor off, if I remember. Don't get too chatty. But yes, we're playing Brion Wrestlemania. He has lifelink for 1 red activation. Sacrifice a creature other than Brion, then he deals damage equal to the sacrifice creature's power to target player. Playing against Progenitus, double Wooburg, protection from everything. If it would be put in a graveyard, shuffle into its owner's library instead. Yeah, it's got protection from everything, even your little brother. So that includes everything. We'll see what this this Progenitus build is. Usually it's 5-color planeswalkers, 5-color walkers. Usually, that most of the time when you see Progenitus coming down, but there's some fun builds of Progenitus I've played against, like 5-color Enchantress, and I played against a 5-color God deck one time. That was pretty cool. It made me kind of throw together a 5-color deck. I'm still tweaking it. I've got a few stuff in there, and it's pretty fun, but I'm still kind of tweaking it out and testing it out. And our opponent is cracking a Marshfly, so I'm not sure what they're going to grab on that one. There we go, grab a Savannah. Okay, sorry, my wife's texting me. I'm just seeing if she needs anything. Okay, but yeah, usually it's 5-color good stuff where we got some Enchantress actions. Always fun to play against, just because usually they'll kind of get into a spot to where they get Starfield of Nyx down. And then that just turns, you know, all your Oblivion Rings into little creatures, and that's some fun magic right there. That's what Commander's about. Let's go ahead and fire this Enlightened Tutor off. Probably going to go Mana Crypt, because, yeah, I don't mind sticking an early Brion Wrestlemania. Letting our opponent know what's up. Grab that Mana Crypt. It's going to go on top. Then we'll play the Mountain for the turn, and then we'll call old Mr. Brion down to the stadium. Come on, man. Time to go. Time to get this up and running. So looking at 2 colorless, red and white. All right. But yeah, welcome to Brion Wrestlemania. One of the things that we're doing with this deck is we're running Brion in here, and we want to take advantage of his activation ability to kind of just burn our opponent out of the game. One of the good things with Brion is he has lifelink, so even for playing against an aggressive deck or something like that, usually you start chunking creatures, and you're almost never in a spot where your life total is getting down really low, unless you're just like crazy aggressive or something like that. So, pretty fun commander to play. All right, we're going to choose Tails on this bad boy. Lost the flip, 0 for 1 on our Mana Crypt triggers. So we're looking at 5 total mana we can get down. We could Phyrexian Dreadnought and then, in response to that trigger, sacrifice it. If we want to do that. Let's go and get the, well, we can actually go for a Sunscorched Regent. And kind of, if our opponent's going to be casting spells, yeah, we can do that. Let's go and swing in for 4 right now. And then we'll get down Sunscorched Regent. We'll go and shock that in. And plus, you know, that life gain right there off Brion. So we're going to shock that in. And let's get down the Sunscorched Regent. And then, yeah, go and pass the turn. But yeah, so Sunscorched Regent in this deck, he is, well, I don't know, it looks like a guy, I would assume, but I don't want to assume, so we're just going to call it Sunscorched Regent. Sunscorched Regent is really good in a deck like this. You're just gaining so much value whenever your opponent casts a spell, and it has flying. And you know, if your opponent doesn't have anything with reach or any removal, let's say they want to save the removal for Brion, you can get Sunscorch up to 6-7. It's pretty easy. They just start casting spells, and you've got this big beat stick. So we've already got a 5-4 out of that, and I think we gain life. Yeah, we gain 1 life. So pretty good. Pretty good little. It's fun finding cards a home. Like, I think of Sunscorched Regent, I think of Brion Stoutarm. Like that's where he or she belongs. It's kind of one of those I guess it's like admiring those kind of like underdog commander cards. That's usually what it is. And well, I might have been chatting right there, and our opponent was trying to get that Farhaven Elf trigger going. Sorry about that, buddy. Oops. But yeah, Sunscorched Region, man. It's kind of like oh man, what's the other one that There's another commander. There's another card that I have in my Church of Athens video that Bygone Bishop, man. I will sing to the heavens for Bygone Bishop. Let's go and choose tails on this one. Lost the flip. 0 for 2 in our mana crypt triggers. Let's see. No, we don't really want to grab a hold of Farhaven. Let's go and swing him with Sunscorched Regent. Swinging it for 5. It's going to drop our opponent down to 29. Now we've got Phyrexian Dreadnought. Or we could go for Hamlet back Goliath. Yeah, let's go and go for that. That's going to be, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's going to be 6. Let's get the Windscarred Crag down. And I think I'm going to go ahead and go for Phyrexian Dreadnought. Well, we could wait for, no, we won't have enough mana next turn. Yeah, let's go and go Phyrexian Dreadnought. And then we can activate Brion in response. Alright, so we got Phyrexian Dreadnought. We're going to activate Brion. We're going to raid Mysterio 619 this Phyrexian Dreadnought into next Tuesday. Let's go, man. Alright, down to 17. And we're not going to do that trigger, and then there's nothing else we need to do. Okay, we're good. Alright, so now if our opponent gets down something, you know, a kind of value creature, our opponent is getting to the point where they've got 6 mana, what we can do is, you know, we're at 17, so we've got the Sunscorched Regent swinging in, dropping it down to 12, and then we can even swing in the following turn and throw it on the back end. So we're in a pretty good little spot, and if we get down the Hamlet back Goliath 6/6, and if our opponent casts any type of creatures, it's going to be just a huge big stick for a Brion Wrestlemania. We also have Hijack too, gain control of target artifact or creature. So if they're going for a big creature, we can gain control, swing in, and then our opponent's only going to have the Obnixilis. Okay. Now this is going to be interesting because I would assume our opponent's going to get down Obnixilis and target Sunscorched Regent, so it's still going to allow us to have Brion up. Yeah. And then our opponent is at 16, so we'll see. If they get a creature, that Hijack is just going to be worth its weight in gold. And what we'll probably do is we'll probably just go and swing it up Nixilis with Brion, just make a chump block with the Farhaven Elf. We're going to choose tails on this one. 1 the flip, 1 for 3 on our mana crypt triggers. Boros Garrison. I want to get down, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I want to get down the Goliath right now. Let's go and swing in. Swing it up Nixilis, get the chump block on the Farhaven Elf. Coming in hot. I would assume, yeah, there's the chump block. Alright, so we're going to go to 55. And then we're going to get the Hamlet back Goliath down. And then we can swing in next turn if they don't have any removal. And if they play any type of creature, it'll make him bigger. And then we still have Hijack. So, yeah, we're going to go and do that. Let's crack this, let's crack this Windswept Teeth first. It's going to grab a Plateau right there. There we go. Let's get the, I think this is the first time I've cast this Goliath, man. I've had him in this deck forever. He's been so close to the chopping block, but it's such one of those cards that can just take over the game whenever you get him down. And I love playing with cards like that that are just, you know, he has been on the chopping block a lot of times, but, you know, I got him in here for a reason. Stuff like this, we can get him down if our opponent casts anything, or gets any creatures out there. We can give him a nice little bonus and then gain control. So it's kind of one of those cards that, left unchecked, it's going to, it can close out a game for you. Plus, you know, look at that Goliath over there. Okay, so we got the Well coming in, the Wellspring. I'm liking this because if you're going for the Wellspring with only 3 mana, and then even Omnixilis, you have to draw a card and lose life if you're going to plus it up. So it's going to put him down to 15. We can swing in for 10, which will put him down to 5. If our opponent casts any type of creature, we can gain control with Hijack. So we're getting into spots where we can kind of close it out. And if we draw a one of our big creatures like Eater of Days or something like that, or Leveler would be 10. And that'll be just enough to close it out. So, oh man, I would love some Leveler action. That would be pretty good. Too bad we can't. Well, yeah, we can exile the library. We can get those counters on Hamlet back too. That'd be pretty good. But yeah, our opponent's at 4 mana, and not seeing Progenitus come down anytime soon. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 total mana. So, but this is one of those. Okay, we had Duretti coming in. Okay, that little artifact token is going to be a little bit of an issue. Let's see. I haven't actually played against it already. Create a +1 colorless construct artifact, +1. You may sacrifice an artifact if you do destroy target artifact or creature. Okay, I'll take that. And then it looks like you're probably going to sacrifice. There we go. All right. Adios, Goliath. Go back into the deck, and I'll never see you again. It's just funny, you know. If you watch our channel, you've probably played a game or two of Commander. It just seems funny how there's always some cards that like they're in the deck, but like if you had to like show like Hamlet, man, he hadn't showed up to work in about 10 days, and that's what I feel like sometimes. Like he's on the payroll, but yo, man, why are you hiding out? Let's be a friendly face over here. All right, now let's hope that our opponent's not stabilizing right now. It's looking pretty good. Our opponent is tapped out, so what we're probably going to do is go for Obnixilis just to get rid of that -3 ability. And our opponent has no artifacts. They're going to be able to create an artifact for Duretti, but they're at least going to swing in at Obnixilis this turn. So we're going to choose Tails on this one. Lost the flip. I think we're 1 for 4 on those. Threaten. Let's go and just kind of minimize this right there. There we go. Yeah, let's just go and swing it at Obnixilis. All of our game control spells are artifact or creature, and there's no artifacts or creatures out there, so we're going to go and swing in. Swing in at Obnixilis. Get rid of that kill spell. Or at least kill spell on a Planeswalker. Alright. And then we'll go and drop this Boros Garrison down and then just bounce the planes back to our hand. And if for some reason, not for some reason, but if our opponent happens to go creature, we've got 2 game control spells. That's pretty good. Yeah, I may splice this on at the end of the video, but if I don't, I'll tell you about it at least. I played against Kozilek and earlier today, but my opponent kind of scooped at a weird point in the game to where I was more than likely going to win, and I don't know, sometimes I just don't like to just post videos that don't have a clear finish. Like, more than likely I was going to win, but we got into spots where if he cast Kozilek, I would have been able to gain control of Kozilek. Oh man, we've got Spine coming in. I would have been able to gain control of Kozilek, and then I think give him double strike with Boros Charm, and so that was pretty sweet on that one. But the play didn't happen, but that was definitely in the had it in the chamber for that play, and I was so ready to do that. It was gonna be fun. Okay, so we can actually gain control of this artifact if we want to. We're gonna choose Tails on this one. Won the flip. I think 1 for 6 on those. Lightning Greaves. That's actually a pretty good little draw. Let's get down the planes. So we're looking at Brion's going to cost 6. Let's go and get the Lightning Greaves down, because we can go and swing in and make them chump block with that construct token. So we'll get Brion down looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5 and 6. We could gain control of it by some other means with the hijack or threaten, but at least our opponent's going to have to chump block right now. Let's go and swing in at Duretti. And then we're going to have Shroud, too. Just trying to get all the little token people off the battlefield. Now, if our opponent does minus on, let's see, double check Duretti over there, but I think, yeah, that's going to be it for the turn. So, you may sacrifice an artifact if you do destroy target artifact or creature. Now, they can minus and then go for Lightning Greaves with the Spine over there, and whenever it's put in the graveyard, return it to its hand. So they're going to be able to recast it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what he could do is -1, sacrifice the Spine, goes back to the hand, and then Spine on Brion. But crazier things have happened. Definitely play they could have done. Doubling Season, okay. Alright, so now we're pretty much just going to go on the burn plane, I think, right now. Hopefully, we just need to top deck some... oh, and the Secure Tri-Belter, we're not going to be able to gain control because of a little sacrifice in response. That's a bummer. We just need to rip... okay, Lightning Greaves is getting blown up. Sacrificing... probably, yes, it's going to be Spine over there. I would love... oh my gosh. Oof. Getting some level... well, Leveler, it'd be able to block with Secure Tri-Belter. But I was thinking about giving it haste. But yeah, level Eater of Days would actually be a sweet top deck. Hopefully we draw it. Come on. Come on, Brion Wrestlemania. We've been good to you. But yeah, with that doubling season, it's going to be a little hard to close this one out now. But we will try. Alright, we're going to choose Tails on this one. Lost the flip. Oblivion Ring. That is something. So we can O-Ring on Duretti. They're going to be able to recast the... yeah, that is interesting. So if we go for Hijack or Threaten, we get a sacrifice in response. We can O-Ring on the Duretti to get rid of that. Or we could go for Doubling Season. Interesting. Yeah, if we swing with Brion, it's going to... yeah, we might as well go and swing in. I think we're going to go... they're going to chump block either way. So we're going to go ahead and swing in... we're going to go swing in at Duretti right now. We might end up O-ringing it, but we're doing that right now just because either way we swing in, I would assume our opponent's going to declare a blocker and sacrifice. So even if we're swinging at Duretti or swinging in and at our opponent, I would assume they'd kind of block in there since we're at 56. Just kind of fog that damage out. And our opponent does have 5 cards in hand, so I'm curious. Yeah, I think I want to kind of I want to clear the board up, and yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and use Oblivion Ring on Duretti over there. If they have another Planeswalker, so be it, but at least it takes away from them playing Spine and then sacrificing and getting it back to the hand. So I think we're going to go ahead and go on O-Ring right now. Okay, so we'll get that down. We'll go and tap a Plains and tap this Mana Crypt over here. And we'll go and take that to Duretti. You know, argument could be made for Doubling Season, but if we're trying to close it out as quick as we can, I feel like getting rid of Duretti would be the best option, just because it gets rid of that little artifact token over there, and we'll probably see a Spine coming down possibly, or another Planeswalker with Doubling Season out there. But let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8, yeah, 8 mana, so. And then 9, so they're actually 1 away from getting down Progenitus. And he has protection from everything, even your little brother, so we can't gain control of it, so that's a little bit of a bummer. It's always fun gaining control of like really big creatures. Alright, so our opponent is tapping out all the way. That's, ooh. We got Nicol Bolas. OG bad Planeswalker right there. Destroy target non-creature permanent. Or gain control. Now, if he gains control of Brion, we can regain... Okay. Discard 7 card. Oh yeah, I forgot Doubling Season. It comes in with the ultimate. Oh, nasty, man. Sacrifice 7 permanents. Right, can we get out of this? So if we do O-Ring, they're going to get it back. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to hold on to that Boreal Garrison. If we get rid of the mana... Yeah, we're going to hold on to Ready. I know that's a little bit of... well... Yeah, we'll go and hold on to Mana Crypt. I'm fine with him getting Ready back. Sure, go for it. And he's going to get the +1 counters on it. But if we're going to close it out in some form or fashion, we need the extra mana. And plus, you got the Brion getting activated. Or not Brion, we got Nicol Bolas over there. Yeah, man, we got really close on that one. If we had a couple more bigger creatures in our hand to start our game with, but we ran into some Superfriends action. They did it right there. Okay. But yeah, it's looking a little slim right now. At least we got 4 mana to kind of work around with. Not sure what we can go for. Let's go choose tails on this one. Lost the flip. Active Aggression. We don't have enough, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can pay 3, and then red and 2 life. But gaining control of Nicol Bolas. Yeah, and then if we do that... If we gain control of Duretti... We could bring in the Wellspring. We have no other artifacts in our graveyard. Or it's target artifact in graveyard or artifact on the battlefield. Our opponent has no other artifacts and there's nothing else in the graveyard. Search your library for a basic land card. Yeah, we may end up going for that. Just it's better than nothing. Oh, excuse me. Active Aggression is target creature. I'm thinking Zealous Constrictor in my head. Grabbing control of target permanent. Oops. Yeah. Got a little ahead of myself right there. Yeah, so we get the -6 on Duretti next turn, or just making those tokens. But yeah, once they get Nicholas up and running, destroy target non-creature permanent. Oh yeah, that's going to be it right there. Yeah, we'll probably go ahead and scoop it up after this one, especially if they go for the Boreal Garrison, just because we're not going to be able to get ahead of that Nicol Bolas. Yeah, Active Aggression. I don't know why. In my head, I was just like, we can gain control of target permanent. I'm trying to think what I was thinking of earlier that made me think of that, so... That was a little bonus commentary. That was Magic Christmas Lane right there, if we could go for that. Alright, so we have Nicol Bolas on our mana Crypt. Let's see what we draw next turn. We'll probably scoop it up next turn. But yeah, that was a nice little Wrestlemania. You know, sometimes Brion, he gets defeated in the ring. It's not fun, but it happens. We got to live the dream, though. We got Brion down, got a little Sunscorch Regent. And then we got Nicol Bolas getting activated one more time. Yeah, I think you can activate. Yep, there we go. We got no permanents left. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. It's only darkness every day. Thornbite Staff. Let's not get out there, man. Good game, buddy. Good game. Yeah, we're going to go scoop it up. That's Wrestlemania right there. That happens. Yeah, Progenitus 5-color Planeswalkers, man. That's a pretty solid deck right there. So, alright, guys. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.